Let me get this thing turned up. Hi everybody, this is David Dabney. I'm back with another art and hustle video. First of all, I wanted to let you know today what I wanted to talk about was some. I had a lot of people asking me about my prison when I went to prison some years back, which was in '91, and I stayed approximately 14 years. And man, it was one of the roughest, craziest life I've ever the craziest thing in life I ever been through. To say that, let me go ahead and get everything situated. But anyway, look, man, I want to just talk about a scene I seen in Wild Wild there that I experienced, just like right in front of me. I'm talking about I have never seen such things in my life, man. It was hideous and barbaric, basically. But anyway, this is what happened. Okay, we on the I'm staying on the third tier of the prison. The prison I was at was called Fort Pillow State Prison in Henning, Tennessee. If you think I'm lying, you can look it up, look my name up, and everything. You'll see that I actually was in prison. But anyway, this particular day, the guards let us out to go out to the recreation area, which you can stay out. Or it opens at like maybe 7 o'clock in the morning and ends at maybe 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening, 6 p.m. But anyway, this particular day, we go out, everybody have a great time or whatever, and it's time to go back in. So that means whatever you haven't done out on the yard at that time, it's over. You're not gonna get a chance to go back out that particular day. But this particular day, man, we go out, man, we're having a good time, and right about maybe 5 o'clock, they had an emergency thing where everybody had to go back in for whatever reason it was. So we go back in, and on the way of everybody going in, two guys get to argue. So let me get the names right. I don't want to use anybody's name, so give me a second. Let me get this situated. One guy's name was Hen. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. And the other guy that actually committed the assault, name was Joe. Now this is how everything broke down. I'm gonna show you how violent people are in there, man. Maybe you can get a sense of it or a feel of it from this right here. But anyway, before we go any further, if you like what we're talking about on this channel, man, please come back and visit me, man. Give me a like, and just help support the channel, man. I'm just a black guy that's trying to be positive out here and not negative. Okay, so back to the story. Anyway, we are going back in. So two guys get to argue. Was making sexual comments about it, sexual jokes about each other. And so Hen and Joe, they get into a comic type of situation with each other, what they call checking. They checking each other, they're going back and forth. And so Hen said something to Joe about planting his behind to until it's moist. So everybody like laughing and like this. So Joe was like, man, I don't say nothing funny about that, man. And so Hen was like, well, man, you've been messing with me and this and that. And so dude was like, well, man, I need to see you. Joe told me, well, I need to holler at you I need to see you when we get back up on the walk. Which we were standing, all of us was standing on a walk called 3-2. So we were standing up on 3-2. So everybody go in their cells, a couple of people go in. So I go in there, let you, once you come in off the yard, you get the opportunity to take a shower and stuff like that there. So we go ahead and did that. And while I'm in the cell drying off, I heard somebody say, hold up, watch out. And by the time they said, I look up. Now, this happens right in front of my cell, man. So these guys, they make a standout. Joe, apparently what had happened, Joe went and got upset about what was said and grabs a knife. Right? So he comes back with this homemade shank, man. I'm talking about like a ice pick with a melted, some type of makeshift handle on it, man. And it's like maybe 12 inches long, maybe excluding 4 inches of it off from the handle. 4 inches of maybe handle. So you're looking at 8 inches of pure terror, right? Like a railroad spike, maybe, or something like that. I'm telling you, this looks hideous. This is a weapon of death, really. That's what's going on. So anyway, so him and Joe standing off in the middle of the hallway, and you got to understand these hallways in prison, man, are maybe like your cell is maybe like 6 feet from the other cell. So whatever you do in your cell, they can see you, and whatever they do in their cell, you can look over there without not even wanting to pay attention to what they got going on. This is just how violent this place is. But anyway, this guy hauls off and pulls a knife on Hen. When I say Hen, I'm saying his name Hen is spelled like Hen, just like it sounds, like an animal, like a bird, chicken, basically. Anyway, they stand off in the middle of the hallway. So we like in the cell, like, hey man, don't do that, man. What are you doing? That ain't worth it. Y'all was both kicking. Now I'm gonna kill him. So it breaks out, man. So they like like on some real TV type of stuff, man. But actually, this is real life. And I'm looking at this go down maybe like 2 feet in front of me, man. I'm like, wow, is this really happening? And at this point in my life, I really realized that prison is absolutely dangerous, man. And don't ever go to that place. I don't know. I know it's a lot of young guys out here that may think that prison is some great place to be. It's not, man. It's very dangerous, man. And you actually lose your life. You lose your self-worth. Or you're humiliated by the guards. The inmates are always out to kill you. For the simplest thing, you can get killed over a noodle in there, man. But we're gonna go ahead and move on from there because I go on and on about the reason not to go. We'll try to give some. I'm gonna try and say something about that by the end of the video. But anyway, back to the hallway situation. So we in the hallway, man. This guy, Joe has this ice pick out on this guy on him, man, and they're circling around and. Joe's trying to, Hen's trying to protect himself, and right when we was trying to tell him this the square off went maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe, and right when this guy was trying, Hen was trying to de-escalate the situation, Joe stabs him, man, in his side. Let me show you how crazy things go. So Hen immediately, when he stabs him, I'm gonna show you where the stab was at, like right up in here, in this area over there, up under the rib cage. So he hits him right there with the knife, right, wham! So Hen automatically locks his arm, locks the knife, knocks the ice pick into his side, and I have never seen this type of defense mechanism in my life. This type of defense. Offense or defense or whatever you want to call it. But when he locked down on dude's arm, when he locks down on Joe's arm, Joe can't pull the ice pick out. So immediately, Hen runs Joe into the adjacent bars across the hallway and had him up under the neck. Let me show you so you can get a good view. Had him under the neck right here with his forearm and actually choked. I'm talking about foam and everything is running out, spit and everything else is running out of this guy's mouth, man. And this guy is like gasping for air. So now the tables didn't turn. We like, hold up, man, you gonna kill him. Let him loose. So finally he let the guy loose. He collapses on the floor in front of us. So now we're thinking he's dead, or about to die, one of the two. And so as this man lays there basically unconscious, Hen now pulls the knife out of his side. I just showed you he pulls it out of his side and starts stabbing us and starts stabbing Joe. Right in front of him. I'm talking about like maybe 8 or 9 vicious stabs, man. Do you know that this guy died, man? And come to find out from the officers, man, that was one of the saddest situations I had ever seen in my life in prison, man. Found out that Joe actually had I'm thinking 2 weeks left to go home, man. So, for basically what I did, anyway, that's about the end. I just want to let you know, man, I had seen this guy get, I'm talking about viciously stabbed, man. And we was locked down for, maybe 2 to 3 months behind him, man. The guy died, man, killed him. He was murdered right there in front of me, man. And that really let me know, man, that it was time to change my life and basically get myself together, man, because life is really, really serious out here. It's not, it's not a joke. And I think everybody should be conscious of their life, man. If you're out here in society, man, and you don't care about your life, man, you have no interest in doing what's right or being a better person, man, then you end up in places like that. I'm not sitting here trying to, I'm not telling you this story to glorify anything about that situation. Excuse me. But that was one of the most horrible things that I have ever been through in my life, man. I have never been through nothing, man. And pray to God that I won't ever go through that again. But anyway, for you younger guys, don't go to that place, man. Get yourself together. Love life. Love to be out here with your family, because you got to think about one thing. When you go to prison, man, it's more than just you that suffers. Your family, or your children, or if you're married, your wife, or whatever sexual orientation you in, that partner that you have, they're gone. You're out of those people's life. There's nobody can come save you. Nobody's come kicking the door in and get you up out of there. I don't know what you've been looking at too much of. Some type of action-packed movie. That's not like that. Place is extremely guarded. And if you send some friend out to come try to bust you up out of there, trust me, they're committing suicide. You're going to die, man. You're not getting out of there with anybody. So be careful, man. Just love life. Respect each other. Respect respect the people that you love and live with. Respect them. Respect yourself. Love yourself. And want to be and try to be part of society out here, man. Try to get out of jail and do some good things for yourself, man. So what I'm gonna do on my next video is, everybody. Oh, before we go any further, hit the likes button. And if you want to, I would hope you would subscribe to my channel. It's a great channel, man. We have all type of topics. Like I said before, we innovate on. We do artwork, gardening. We have information days where we put information out for ex-cons and women that may have been in domestic violence situations. We do stuff like that. Information packages, information time where you can actually get some help if you're in that type of situation. If not, don't worry about it. But you could possibly use it to help someone else. So basically, everything can work out for everybody. And something you can learn something from it. You can learn something from somebody that's on death row. If you even have to learn, even if you learn not to take your butt there, you understand. But anyway, thanks everybody for the support. Hit those likes buttons, man. And if you like it, come back again. Here we go again. Art and hustle, man. Thanks everybody for the support. Talk to you to the next time. Love you.